how's it going, everybody? ASMR Fanatic here, and tonight I will be showing off every single game that I own on my PS5. And why am I making this video? Well, this is in celebration of me hitting 500 subscribers. And I do want to give you guys a big thank you for that. That is amazing. I never thought I would reach that milestone, but here I am. So that's awesome. So thank you guys a bunch. I thought this would be a fun video to make in celebration of that milestone. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get started. So first game up, I have 16-bit soccer, which is a game that I have never played, nor do I remember downloading it. So yeah. Next, I have Prototype, and this is a fun game, but a bit dated. This originally released back on the PS3, I believe, and it got re-released on the PS4. So yeah, it's a bit dated, but a lot of fun. I do enjoy the premise a lot. Aces of the Love Waff. I bought this game to get some credit on my PlayStation account, because there's a thing called this PlayStation Stars program where if you buy a game, it counts towards your credit that you can earn to get more PlayStation credit. But when I bought this game, I did not get any credit, so yeah. I wasted a whole total of 40 cents. So yeah, that was kind of funny. Next, I have AW Fight Forever. As the saying goes, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day was ruined when I bought this game. Yeah, what could have been? What a disaster. Anyways, moving on, I have Alan Wake Remastered. And I should mention that if you guys see a yellow plus logo on like the top right corner, that means that the game was free for PlayStation Plus subscribers. So I did get this game for free, but I have not played it yet, but I want to. It looks really interesting. Next, same thing with Aliens Fireteam Elite. I have not played it, but it looks interesting. Next up, we have Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Both of these games are shit. Do not buy them. I like the TV shows, but yeah, these games are bad. After that, I have Amnesia, the collection. You guys should know what Amnesia is. They're fun. They're scary games, but I got a bit bored of it, so yeah, I deleted it. Among Us, another game that you guys should know about. A lot of fun. And yeah, I like Among Us a lot. Amplitude, I don't remember that game too well. Next up, I have 3 classic arcade games: Pac-Man, Dig Dug, and Galaga. All great games, but if I had to choose my favorite, it would probably be Galaga. Or I don't know. It's between Galaga or Dig Dug. I love both those games. Same with Pac-Man, but yeah. Next up, speaking of arcade games, I have here Arcade Paradise. Now, if you guys don't know what this game is, basically, here we go. Here's the plot of it. Take on the role of Ashley and manage the day-to-day task of running the family laundromat. Rebel against your father's wishes and create a games arcade to give the sleepy town of Grindstone something to really get excited about as you wash rags, invest the profits, and build your very own arcade paradise. So you basically take over this laundromat and you also create your own arcade place out of it too. So this game's a lot of fun. It does get a bit repetitive, but tons of fun. As you guys can see right there, over 35 fully playable games to unlock. So a lot of stuff to do in this game. And there's also a lot of DLC with it too. So yeah, I highly recommend this game. A good time waster. Arcadegeddon, never played it, never will. Ark Survival Evolved, a fun survival game, but a bit challenging. which is why my friends and I stopped playing it. It's just because it just got too hard for us. But a fun game. It's very fun. Art of Balance. I played this game for like a little bit, and I stopped. Just meh, just not that good. Then I have 2 Assassin's Creed games here. First up, Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Okay, so when it comes to this game, I used to love it back on the PS3, like a lot. I would play this game like all the time. But when I bought the remastered version on the PS5, it just didn't hit the same for me. I don't know why that is. Yeah, something was just off about it. The gameplay, I don't know. It just didn't hit the same as it once did when I played on the PS3, so yeah, that was unfortunate. And next up I have Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And this was a game that I didn't like necessarily when I first played it back on the PS4, but I bought it again recently because I was watching gameplay of it on YouTube, and I was like, okay, this game actually looks like a lot of fun. I should probably give this a second chance, so I am going to. But yeah, I have it downloaded, but I haven't played it again yet, but I will. Axiom Verge 2, I don't know what that game is. Back for Blood. Now this was a game that I was very hyped for because I was a fan of Left 4 Dead 2 on PC, and when I got this game, I was very, very disappointed by it. They introduced this stupid card system that I despised, and just the overall vibe of this game just didn't match up to Left 4 Dead at all. So yeah, a big disappointment. Batman Arkham Knight, probably my this might be my favorite in the Batman franchise. I don't know. City and Asylum were good games, but I really did enjoy Arkham Knight. I still need to beat it. I haven't beat it yet. I'm still like on the second to last mission, so one day I'll beat it. Here I have the Battlefield games. First up, Battlefield 1. An awesome game. I love this game. My friends and I would always play it. Yeah, this was just a very, very, very fun game. I love the setting. I love the gameplay of it. Playing Domination on this game, oh, so much fun. A lot of good memories with my friends and I. Battlefield 2042. I never played it because I remember hearing a lot of like issues with the game and whatnot, but I think EA did fix a lot of the problems with it, so maybe I'll give it a second chance one day. The next, Battlefield Hardline. I bought this game all the way back on the PS4, and it was shit. So, yeah. Next up, Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. I'm a big Berserk fan. I love the anime, so I bought this game, and I have not played it yet, but I will. I'm very bad at buying games and not playing them, but trust me, I will play it for sure, because I am a huge Berserk fan, and yeah, this game looks like a lot of fun, so yeah. Next up, Biomutant, never played it. Same with Black Desert, never played it. Blacklight Retribution, this was a first-person shooter game, I believe, that was free, and it was alright. Bloodborne, this is a Souls game, as a lot of you guys should know. And yeah, I'm just not into these games at all. Bloodborne, I just thought was way too ridiculously hard. And you know, speaking of hard, I'm of the mindset where games should be played for fun, and it really shouldn't be a time where you just like are pissed off 24/7 and just want to like throw your controller or punch a hole through your TV or monitor, which are what these games want you to do. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of Bloodborne nor Dark Souls. I played Dark Souls 3. I got like halfway through it, but it was just so damn hard. But the ironic thing about all this is that I do want to try out Elden Ring. So yeah, I'm very weird for that. Anyways, next up, Borderlands 3. I'm not a fan of the Borderlands franchise. This was a free game, so I got it. I haven't played it yet, though. I have played Borderlands 2, and I just didn't like it. So yeah. Brawlhalla, I don't remember this game too much. Broforce, this is a fun game. Very, very fun game. Very masculine type game, but very fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just very badass. Next up, Bully. You guys all know what Bully is? A Rockstar game. Very fun. You are a bully. Burnout Paradise Remastered. Very fun racer game. A lot of fun. Oh boy. And then we get to my Call of Duty games. So first one up, Black Ops 3. This game is overrated, which is a hot take. I've never been a fan of the futuristic setting for Call of Duty games. With like running on the wall and shit. Yeah, and like like the double jump crap. Yeah, not for me. But this game wasn't bad. It's just I don't know. Zombies was shit. I didn't like it. I did like Zombies Chronicles. I thought they brought back all the old maps. That was cool, but yeah, I don't know. Just not my favorite COD. Black Ops 4 was shit. Black Ops Cold War, very good game that gets too much hate. I had a lot of fun with it. I have not played the campaign yet, but I want to. It looks good. But yeah, I enjoyed the multiplayer, and Zombies was fun too. Next up, Call of Duty Ghosts. Okay, so I actually re-downloaded this game like last month actually, and I played the campaign for the first time, and it was amazing. I was so shocked. I was like, why did this game get so much hate? Now, I do get why it got so much hate. It's because of the multiplayer and Extinction mode, which those two modes, rightfully so, did deserve it, but the campaign is really, really good and a lot of fun. So if you guys have never played the Ghost campaign, I highly recommend you guys do so. You won't be disappointed. At least I hope you won't be. Next up, Modern Warfare 2019. I had a good time with this game. It got too much hate as well. It was liked for the most part, but there was some hate for it. But yeah, I had a good time with it. I have not played the campaign yet, but I want to. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This game, I had fun with it, but it was very lazy. So yeah, same with MW3, just cash grab games. Yeah, the state that Call of Duty is in is at a very low point, but hopefully Black Ops 6 can turn things around. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, another COD that I think is overrated. I did not enjoy this game that much. Call of Duty Vanguard, shit. Call of Duty World War II, another game that gets too much hate in my opinion. I have not played the campaign yet, but I want to, and the multiplayer is enjoyable. I liked it. Chess Ultra, I got it because I like chess. Chivalry 2, a very fun medieval type battle type game. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I played with my friends quite a bit. Yeah, 64 player cinematic battles inspired by epic medieval action films. That's basically all you need to know. Very fun, I recommend it. Code Vein, never played it. Conan Exiles, very, very, very fun survival type game. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun, tons of stuff to do. The map is humongous, like out of this world big. But yeah, I highly recommend it. Super fun game. Very, very, very fun game. I have Crash Bandicoot 4, never played it. Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, I played the first one, but I never finished it. I want to. And have Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Now, this was a game that I got told by Reddit, I know, that was better than Mario Kart, which I was not. That guy was high when he wrote that. But yeah, Crash Team Racing, it's fun. It's just, it gets kind of old after a while, in my opinion. Crow Country, this was a game that I downloaded the demo for. I haven't played it yet, but it looks interesting. So yeah, I'll give it a shot. I recently bought the Crisis trilogy, all 3 games. And I played a little bit of 1, but I've never played 2 and 3, so yeah, these games look cool. I'm a big shooter fan. Cyberpunk 2077. I love this game, and I am not afraid to admit it. And I'm even saying that as someone who played this game before all the updates. I played this game when it was still like in its early stages, when it had like all those like bugs and glitches. But to be honest, I didn't experience that many of them. Of course, I had my fair share of them, but yeah, for the most part, I had a smooth time playing the game, and I loved it. I love this game. The characters, the storyline, Pan Am. Speaking of characters, she's like the hottest video game character of all time, in my opinion. Oh, she is so hot. But yeah, Cyberpunk 27, awesome game. Days Gone, a bit overrated. I did play this game a little bit, and I don't know, it just didn't click with me. The gameplay was just off. So yeah, and the storyline bored me, to be honest. Daisy, speaking of boring, this game is very, very, very boring. I can never find players when I play online. DC Universe Online, I haven't played much of it, so I can't comment on it too much. Dead by Daylight, I'm a big horror movie fan, and this game is right up my alley, so yeah. And I am still waiting on them to add in Jason Voorhees. Where is he? Dead Island, I love that game. Very, very nostalgic for me. Used to play it all the time on the PS3. Love that game. Dead Rising 1 and 2, and both, again, nostalgic games. Love them both, and I am very much looking forward to the Dead Rising remake that is coming out in September, I believe. So yeah, or is it October? I forget what. Death's Door, never played it. Deep Rock Galactic, never played it. Descenders, I played on the Xbox, and it was meh. It just meh. Destiny 2, okay, I have a lot to say about this game. I didn't like this game. I thought it was overrated. I thought it was boring. And hot take incoming, Destiny 1 is way better than Destiny 2. I actually love Destiny 1. You know, you can say what you want about the story, and parts of it I will agree with, but I had such a fun time with it. I love the gameplay of it. It was the first PS3 game I ever owned. Or no, I'm sorry, PS4 game. Yeah, PS4 game. Sorry if I got loud there. But yeah, I love Destiny 1. Very nostalgic for me. But Destiny 2, I could just never get into. So yeah. Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. I have the remake, I don't know, of the first one. I haven't played it yet. And I have Destroy All Humans 2, the old version. I need to get the new one soon. But both fun games from back in the day. Detroit Become Human. I have never played this game, nor do I really want to, because I've heard that it's a bit too political, which I don't like in games. So I'll just leave it at that. Next up, the Devil May Cry HD Collection. I still need to finish part 1. I have never played any of the other games, but I want to, especially part 3. I've heard that's like the best. And I also have Devil May Cry 4, never played it. Dirt 5, never played it. DKO, never played it. DJ Max Respect. This game is so much fun. It's a rhythm game, and there are tons of great songs on here, along with tons of DLC for the game, which, as you guys can see, I've purchased quite a bit of it. So, yeah, fun game. Very fun. I recommend it if you like rhythm games. This game is called Don't Bite Me, Bro. I don't know what that is. Doom. You guys all know what Doom is. Very fun, very badass game. I still need to finish it. I will. Doom 3. This was a game that I bought because I heard that it's more on the horror side compared to the other Doom games. And yeah, this game is very dated. This first came out in 2004, so yeah. And overall, just not a very good game, in my opinion. Next up, I have 2 Dragon Ball games, Dragon Ball FighterZ and Dragon Ball The Breakers. Dragon Ball FighterZ was alright, and Dragon Ball The Breakers was a piece of shit. I hate that game. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the new age of Dragon Ball games. I much prefer the games from like the mid-2000s, the best, or the most. But I am really looking forward to Sparking Zero. That game looks awesome. And it's also part of the Budokai Tenkaichi series, which I'm a huge fan of. Part 3 is like one of my favorite games ever, so yeah, I am really looking forward to playing Sparking Zero when it comes out. Next, Drawful 2. I have never played that game, but I want to. It's part of the Jetbox Party game series. Dreams, haven't played too much of it. Looks cool though. Duck game. This game's a lot of fun. Basically, you're a duck and you try to kill other ducks. And there's like all these different maps, weapons. You can play either online or local multiplayer couch co-op. A lot of fun. Very fun game. Dying Light 1 and 2. Okay. Where do I start? Let's start with Dying Light 2. This game sucks. I did not like it at all, and I beat this game too, which was a chore to do. The developers of this game, they made a lot of unnecessary changes compared to the first game, for the worst for the most part. And even like the storyline itself sucked. Even the characters were so bone dry. Gosh, they were so boring. I had a little fun with Dying Light 2, but overall just, I never want to play that game ever again. But Dying Light 1, though, on the other hand, a phenomenal game. I love it. The story itself, it's okay, but yeah, I love this game. I loved it ever since I first played on the PS4. So damn good. Next up, FC24 and FIFA 16. I'm not a soccer fan, so I don't want to play those games. Next up, Emily Wants to Play 1 and 2, both terrifying games, but a lot of fun. Endling Extinction is Forever, never played it. Evil Dead the game, a very disappointing game. I had high hopes for it, but I was let down by it. F1 23, I never played it. Fall Guys, I have 2 versions of Fall Guys. This game, I used to love it, but nowadays, I don't know, it just lost the charm that it once had. And these recent updates are just, And all the new maps are they just don't compare to the old ones, so yeah. After that, Fallout 4. You guys all know what Fallout is. Fun game. I never beaten it, but I want to. Fallout 76. I never played it, but I'm curious of it though. I heard it had a lot of issues, but hopefully Bethesda fixed them. Far Cry 3. One of my favorite games of all time. Honestly, probably in my top 5, maybe top 3. Fucking great game. A goat in the Far Cry series. Great story, great characters. Voss is like the best video game villain of all time in my opinion. I love the guy. And yeah, man, just such a great game. I've done so many playthroughs of this, and I'm starting a new one actually. So yeah, I love Far Cry 3. So fun. Next up, Far Cry 5. A good entry in the series. The story was okay. John Stade was an alright villain, but the gameplay was phenomenal. I loved it. A lot of fun times I had with that game. And same with Far Cry Primal. This game got a lot of flack, I think because it threw people off with it being set in the Stone Age, but it was a lot of fun. I liked this game a lot. Very, very, very fun time. Then after that, Farming Simulator 22. I'm not much of a farming guy, so I don't care about this game. Fibbage, this is part of the Jetbox Party game series, and it's a lot of fun to play with your friends and family. FIFA 22, I'm not a soccer fan, so I never played it. Final Fantasy 15, I have actually never played any of the Final Fantasy games ever. And honestly, I don't even know where to start. Do I start with the first one, or can I jump around? I don't know. But maybe one day I'll give those games a shot, maybe. Fire Pro Wrestling World. This is the New Japan Pro Wrestling game, which is a lot of fun. I love playing Fire Promoter, which is basically my GM mode. So yes, that's a lot of fun. Firewatch. This is a game that I love and also hate because of the ending. The ending sucks, but the rest of this game is very good. I highly recommend it. First Class Trouble, never played it. Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. This game is underrated. Very, very, very fun. And I've also never watched the anime before. Actually, I take that back. I've seen episode 1. But yeah, after playing this game, I want to start watching it. I love all the characters, the story, and just the world itself is very, very cool. So, yeah, great anime game. I highly recommend you guys play it. Five Nights at Freddy's, you guys all know what that game is. Foam Stars, looks like shit. Never played it, excuse me. For Honor, this game's alright. There's a bit of a learning curve to it, and it can be a bit challenging, so yeah, that kind of took me out of the game, but it's cool. I like the concept behind it. Fortnite, you guys already know what that game is. Friday the 13th, that game. Oh, so sad. This game is unfortunately coming to an end of its life cycle on December 31st of 2024. Yeah, so sad. I have so many memories with this game with my friends. Ugh, very sad. I love this game, but unfortunately, it is coming to an end. So sad. Next up, Fuser. This is kind of like TJ Hero. You just like mix songs together, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do wish there was a better song selection along with better DLC, but yeah, still a fun game. King Beast's a lot of fun. Basically, you try to like throw your opponents off the map and try to like kill them. A lot of fun. Generation Zero. This game is really cool. Basically, it's a survival type game where you fight off against robots in like this big map. So yeah, a lot of fun. Very fun time. I just bought it recently. Ghost Runner 1 and 2. I've played a little bit of Ghost Runner, and it's a lot of fun. Very challenging. Very, very challenging, but a lot of fun. I have not played Ghost Runner 2 yet. Ghost Simulator, you guys all know what this game is. Very stupid, but very fun. God of War. You guys are going to hate me for this. I have never played God of War. I have played God of War 3, but never God of War. I know. Shame on me, but one day I will. One day. Godfall, never played it. Golf with your friends. Boring game. A bit fun, but boring. What is this? Grand Blue Fantasy versus. Never played it. Never will. I have GTA 5, San Andreas, and Vice City. You guys all know what these games are. If I had to pick a favorite, San Andreas for sure. I played that game religiously back on the Xbox and PS2 days. Yeah, love that game. Same with GTA 5 and Vice City. Both great games in their own right. Grid Legends or Grid Legends. If you guys know what I'm referencing, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I never played it. Grip, it looked interesting. I played it, and it was just okay. H1Z1, Battle Royale or Beyond Royale. Never played it. Heavenly Bodies, never played it. Hell Let Loose, fun game. Very realistic too for a war game. Very fun. Hello Neighbor 2, never played it. Played the first one, I liked it. Hitman, I played a little bit of this, and it didn't grab my attention as much as I wanted it to, but I do want to give this game a second chance. Next up, Hogwarts Legacy, a very fun game. I have not finished it yet, but I want to. I actually had to take a break from this game because I was playing it too much, so yeah, I had to give myself a bit of a breather from this game, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. And next up, a game that I just bought last night, actually. Homefront: The Revolution. Now, I know this game was not well received at all, but the story or the plot looked interesting. It's basically about how North Korea has become like this global power and has taken over the United States, I believe. And yeah, that looks interesting, so I'm looking forward to playing it. Hood, Outlaws and Legends, never played it. Ho Pico, this is like a mobile type game. It's alright. Kind of weird. Hot Wheels Unleashed, this was free. And it looks kind of dumb, but at the same time, fun, so yeah. House Flipper, very fun game. It's about fixing up houses and sometimes decorating them however you want to, along with owning your own house and decorating it however you want to. So yeah, also a very relaxing game, very calming. How to Survive 2, the opposite of a calming game. This game is so frustrating. I played it with my friends, and yeah, it gave me such a headache. Humanity, I played a little bit. It's kind of dumb. I Am Bread, another dumb game, but very fun. Immortals of Avium, never played it. Infamous Second Son, this game pissed me off. I am a huge fan of the first two Infamous games, along with the Festival of Blood, very good DLC game. And Infamous Second Son, it just didn't hit the same as the first two did. I didn't like the characters, I didn't like the storyline. The gameplay just fell off for me. So yeah, maybe I'll give it a second chance one day, but for now, I hate it. Next up, I have Injustice 1 and 2, both fun games. You guys should know what those are. It's basically Mortal Kombat, but with DC superheroes. Insurgency Sandstorm, this is a war type game. It's alright. Jetpack Joyride, very fun game. I used to play it all the time on my iPod Touch back in the day. Jurassic World Evolution 2, never played it. Just Dance 2016. This was a demo that I don't think I ever played, but I am a fan of the Just Dance franchise. I actually have Just Dance 22 on disc, so yeah. Those games give a good workout, by the way. Kinetica, very fun game, but a bit dated. This originally came out in 2001, so yeah, very dated, but a lot of fun. Kingdom Come Deliverance, fun game, a bit challenging, but pretty fun. Kingdoms of Amor, Re-Reckoning, I don't know what that game is. Okay, I don't know what that game is either, won't load. Layers of Fear, a game that got overhyped by my friends. They were saying how it's like the scariest game of all time, and that, oh, you have to play it. Well, I did, and I got bored of it. So yeah, and it wasn't really that scary for me. Next up, I have Learn Hiragana and Learn Katakana. I am currently learning Japanese because I live in Japan, and these games do help a lot, and these are really cheap, so if you want to learn Japanese, there you go. I have some Lego games here. Lego 2K Drive, never played it. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, never played it, but I love the first one. Lego DC Supervillains, never played it. Lego Harry Potter, the collection, I played the first one, I liked it a lot. Lego Marvel Superheroes, fun game. Little Nightmares, never played it, but I want to. Lonely Mountains Downhill, I played this game a little bit. It was alright, it's kind of boring. Lost Judgment, this is a cool game set in Japan. Actually, I played Judgment and loved it, and I played a little bit of Lost Judgment, but I never got around to finishing it, but I want to. It's a lot of fun. Mad Max, fucking underrated. This game is phenomenal. I wish it got the love that it rightfully deserves, but it didn't, unfortunately. But yeah, this game is awesome. I loved it. Loved it. Very violent too. And the storyline is actually really good as well. So yeah. Next up, I have all the Mafia games, and I've only played part 3, which sucked, but I do want to go back and play Mafia 1 and 2 someday. Maneater, this is a shark game, and you do shark things, and it is tons of fun, a good time waster of a game. Marvel Avengers, I downloaded the beta for this, and I never played it, and I'm glad I didn't, because this game looked like total crap, and it was. Okay, Spider-Man 1 and 2. Alright, time to get controversial here. I think that Spider-Man 1 is 1,000 times better than Spider-Man 2. I think that the storyline is better. I like the villains better, even though Venom is cool and put in Spider-Man 2. I just thought that the villains in Spider-Man 1 were better and were more beneficial to the storyline. And Mary Jane was way better in the first one. In the second one, she was ugly and annoying. And also, what I don't like about part 2 is that, and someone on YouTube made a comment about this, and this is how I feel too. Every character in this game was too positive, like overly positive. They didn't seem natural at all. Like, this game, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, it just didn't feel natural, like how all the characters acted. Like, they were just too, like, overly positive. Like, I don't know, there was like no variety in like their personalities. It was just very off-putting to me, and that's why I did enjoy Spider-Man 2. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good game, but I just prefer Spider-Man 1 more. That's just how it is. That's just my opinion. So yeah. Next, Mass Effect: The Legendary Edition. This includes all 3 games, which I have not played any of them, but I will someday. Beat Your Maker, never played it. Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain 5. This was a game that I enjoyed a lot when I first played on the PS4, and I recently re-downloaded it, and I didn't love it as much as I once did, unfortunately. I don't know why that is, but I just didn't. But a good game nonetheless, very good game. Next up are 2 games that I just recently bought, Metro 2033 Redux and Metro Last Light Redux. And I've been playing a little bit of 2033, and it's a good game. The gameplay is a bit wonky at times, but I like the premise of it. It's interesting. Next up, oh, I love this game. Middle-earth: Shadow of fucking Mordor. Amazing game. Awesome, badass. Such a fun time. I love that game. Minecraft Dungeons, Legends, and I also have Minecraft on disc, which I love. But Minecraft Dungeons, I played this a little bit with my friend, and I didn't like it. And Legends I never played. Never will, really. Minefield, the classic PC game. I love it. Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2. I played this a little bit, and it was alright. I got kind of bored of it. Monopoly Plus. You guys all know what Monopoly is. Monster Hunter World. This is a game that I've actually never played on the PS5, but I have played on my Nintendo Switch, and I just didn't like it. I just couldn't get into it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like it, especially a lot of people in Japan. This game is very popular here, but yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like it as much as other people did. Sorry. Oh boy, I gotta take a breather for these next 3 games. Here I have Mortal Kombat X, 11, and 1. Alright, so I have a lot to say about these games, so let's start off in order with MKX. So this game is very good, a good entry into the franchise. Honestly, probably the best gameplay ever in the franchise. I love the fast pace of it. Yeah, a lot of fun. The only real negative thing about this game is the story mode, the campaign. I don't know, man. I'm just not the biggest Shinnok fan, and Cassie Cage being the hero of the game, that just didn't sit right with me. And also, I thought this game lacked content in general. Of course, it had the crypt and the test your might stuff, but beyond that, there just wasn't much to it. You know, back in the 3D era, like for Deception, for instance, you had puzzle combat, conquest mode, chess combat, conquest, just all these different game modes. And nowadays, it's just like there's just nothing there in terms of content, which sucks. Which, by the way, Deception is my all-time favorite MK game. Love that game. But MKX did have good DLC. I was not playing it up here, but yeah, a lot of like horror icons. But yeah, overall, a good game. I liked it. Mortal Kombat 11. This is a game that I did not like at all because of the stupid story mode. The story sucked ass in this game. I hated Chronica. I hated most of the new characters. Yeah, and the whole like time travel shit, it just got so old. And yeah, it just wasn't enjoyable at all. I hated it. I will give this game credit though. I love the crypt of like how like free roam shit was, and I love the DLC in this game. It was amazing. It had like, actually I can pull it up now. Yeah, so for DLC they had Melina, Nightwolf, Rain, Rambo, Robocop, Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Shiva, Sindel, Spawn, Terminator, the Joker. Like, good lord, Fujin. Like, a stacked DLC roster. So, good on you, Mortal Kombat 11, but your story is still dog shit. And then we get to, sorry, excuse me, the newest entry in the Mortal Kombat franchise, Mortal Kombat 1. Now, this was a game that I was super hyped for, and I did pay full price for it. Very sad about that. But anyways, Mortal Kombat 1. Let's start out with the positives. Great roster. They brought back a lot of the 3D fighters from back in the day, and I do appreciate that. And the story in this game is phenomenal until the ending. I did not like the ending at all, but the rest of the story is fucking fantastic. I loved how they retold a lot of events that happened in past games, and they put like their little spin on it. I thought that was very smart of like how they did that. But now let's get to the negatives. This game is lacking in content big time. There is no crypt. There's that stupid new game mode. I forgot what it's called, but it's so repetitive and boring. And yeah, is that it? Yeah, you just have story mode and that other game mode, and that's it. Like, this is why I hate modern gaming nowadays. The lack of fucking content in games that you pay $70 plus for. It's just, it blows my mind. Yeah, I don't hate this game. It could have been better. But I do love the story mode a lot. Very, very, very fun. Mortal Shell, never played it. Mountain Blade Warband, very fun game. A strategic type of game. This game is Move or Die. I played a little bit of it. It was alright. Multiverses. This recently got... Oh, I'm sorry. This got re-released, and it's a lot of fun. I like the roster. My Friend Pedro. I played a little bit of it. A lot of fun. Namco Museum Archives Volume 1. I got this pack because of one game only, and that is Mappy. Fun game. A game that my dad introduced me to. It was one of his favorite games when he was a kid, and I liked it too. So yeah, he and I played it a lot. Next up, Naruto Boruto Shinobi Striker. I'm not a Naruto fan. I've never seen the anime, so I never played it. NBA 2K17 The Prelude. This is just a my player thing. Then we have NBA 2K19 and 2K23. 2K19 I love. 2K23 I never played before, so there's that. Need for Speed Heat, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, and Need for Speed Payback. Heat and Payback I never played before, but Hot Pursuit Remastered I was a bit let down by, which is kind of my own fault. I was under the impression that it was going to be like Hot Pursuit 2, the original game on like the Xbox and PS2, but it wasn't. So yeah, shame on me for thinking that way. But the game's alright. Next up, NHL 24. I'm not a hockey fan, so yeah. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. The game wasn't that good. Nidhogg. This game is a lot of fun. Basically, you just joust with your friend or the AI. It's fun. It's very simple but fun. Neo 2. This is a game that I want to try out, but I'm not sure if I need to play the first one or not to understand the second one. Let me know in the comments down below if I need to, because I do want to play that game. Next up, Nun Massacre. This game is fucking terrifying. Oh my gosh, this game is so scary. Yeah, look at that picture. Oh, that is so scary. But fun game though. Very scary but fun. Octodad Deadliest Catch. Fun game. Ollie World 1 and 2. I have never played those games before. One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. I love the anime, but this game was a major disappointment. Not that good. Onrush, I didn't like it. Atlas 1 and 2. Atlas 1 is a masterpiece. I love that game. Atlas 2 is good, but I find it to be a bit confusing and a bit too complicated. Well, not really complicated, but like, as I said, confusing, and I get a bit lost playing it. Because Atlas 2 mostly takes place outdoors, which is very different from the first game, where mainly takes place in an asylum. There we go. So yeah, Outlast 2, yeah, it's fun, but it can get confusing at times. But still good, still good. Overcooked, all you can eat. I find this game to be boring and repetitive. I don't like it. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, this was the demo? Yeah, the demo. I don't think I ever played it, but I do like Pac-Man. Paint the Town Red, this game is a lot of fun. Basically, you just go around and kill people, as you guys can see. Oh my gosh. From the pictures here. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Party Crashers, I don't know what that is. Party Hard, this was a game that I remember watching gameplay of on YouTube, and it looked fun. When I played it, it wasn't that fun. Yeah, next up, PC Building Simulator. This was when I was big into computers, back when I actually valued my IT degree. But as I was playing this game, and around that time period also, back in like 2022, 2023, I fell out of love with IT and computers in general, and technology, and yeah, I just deleted this game. But yeah, this game is enjoyable if you like PC stuff, so yeah. Next up, Persona 5. This was a game that looked interesting. I played it for a little bit, and I kind of got tired of, but it is good for what I played. PGA Tour 2K21 and 2K23. I'm not a golf fan, never played them. Pinball Arcade, never played it. Planet Coaster Console Edition. I don't think I ever played that game, but I want to. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Never played it, I don't think. Police Simulator Patrol Officers. This game is fun. It has its issues, like bugs and glitches and whatnot, but it's a lot of fun. Basically, you're a cop and you do cop things, so yeah, fun time. Power Wash Simulator, never played it. Predator Hunting Grounds. This is a game that I liked, but it could have been way better. A lot of potential that was kind of wasted. Kind of. PUBG Battlegrounds, never played it. Pure Hold'em Poker and Pure Pool, both fun games. I like poker and pool. Ratchet and Clank. This game I couldn't get into. I preferred the older Ratchet and Clank games. Hot take, but oh well. Rayman Legends, fun game. Rec Room, a dumb game. And Red Dead Redemption 2. This is a game that I have never finished. I know, shame on me. But trust me, one day I will. One day, trust me, I will. But fantastic game. Resident Evil 2, another game I have not finished, but I will soon, very, very soon. I'm just stuck on a mission. Resident Evil 4, this was the demo, which I loved, and I do want to get this game soon, but I'm not paying $40 for it. I'll wait till it's like $20. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, very scary game, but a lot of fun, and I never beat that game either. Riders Republic, fun game. Riptide GP2, fun game, a bit cheap but fun. Road Redemption, a bit disappointing, but there is fun to be had with it. Rocket League. A game that I once loved that I now hate. So I think this was last year, in case you guys don't know. Epic Games, I think, bought out Psyonix, so now it's like their property, and ever since they bought them out, this game has turned into a big pile of shit. It's not the same game as it once was. First off, they got rid of trading, which is such a stupid, dumb mistake, dumb decision. These new seasons that they're releasing are trash. All the new maps that we're getting are just reskins of old ones, and they call it new, which is mind-boggling. And they overcharge on all their DLC now, and yeah, it's just not the same game as I once loved, which is very disheartening. Which is a very good word to describe this game. But I still play it occasionally. But yeah, as the saying goes, look how they massacred my boy. So sad. Next up, Roller Drum, a fun game that I want to play more of. Rust, a very fun game that I am still trying to get my friends to buy. They're a bunch of hypocrites because they buy other games, but they won't buy this one because of the price tag. But yet they buy Helldivers 2. Go figure. Next up, Sable, never played it. Sackboy: A Big Adventure, never played it. I want to, though. The Saints Row games. Alright, I have a lot to say about these games. Let's start in order. Saints Row the Third, a very fun game that I have a lot of nostalgic for since I first played it on the PS3. So yeah, very fun game, love it. I will say the remastered version of this, though, it has its issues. There was one mission where I couldn't even progress on it, and I couldn't even finish it. I had to look up some YouTube video. So yeah, so that was that. Saints Row 4 re-elected. There we go. This game is fun, a good time waster, but I didn't like the storyline. The whole aliens crap, this was during the time period where everything had like aliens in it. It was dumb. I'm not talking about this game. I refuse to. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. I'm not talking about it. I refuse to. I shouldn't even have downloaded it. Fuck that game. Anyways, moving on. Scrabble. I like Scrabble. Secret Ponchos. Never played it. This game. Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. This game is awesome. If you guys don't know what this is, basically it's a fighting game with all of the classic 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s martial arts characters / actors from that time period, or those time periods. You have Chuck Norris, Ip Man, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Jean-Claude Van Damme, the villain dude from Bloodsport. This game is awesome. It even has soundtracks from the movies in the game, and the maps are based off the movies too. Oh, this game is so much fun. I highly recommend it. Very, very, very underrated fighting game. So much fun. I have Share Factory up next. These are just editing applications. Shenmue. This is an old game that does show its age, but I like it. I still need to finish it. It does get a bit boring at times, but it's interesting. I like the story behind it. Sifu, a fun game that I have not finished yet. I'm very bad at finishing games, guys. That's a bad habit of mine, but Sifu is very, very awesome. I love fighting games like that. Silent Hill: The Short Message. I had downloaded this game. I never played it, though. It was free, so yeah. SingStar. I got this game, and it didn't work for me, so there it is. Skull, the Hero Slayer, never played it before. Slay the Spire, never played it. Sleeping Dogs, a very, very super underrated game. I love it. Love that game. Another game that I have not finished. Slender the Arrival. This game I have finished, so there we go. And this game is really cool and very scary. You guys all know what Slender is, but in this game, it actually makes a storyline out of Slender. And it's very interesting and very, very scary. Very scary. And then I have Smite. I don't remember this game too well, so yeah. Soma. I bought this game recently, but I have not played it yet, but it looks really interesting and a bit scary. Sonic Frontiers, fun game. I still need to beat it, but yeah, very fun. Soul Calibur 6. I love this game, but where is Soul Calibur 7? Give it to me now. I'm a big Soul Calibur fan. Speedrunners. This is a good underrated game right here. Basically, you're a superhero, and you battle other superheroes, and you try to race against them and be the last one standing. And you have like rockets, bombs, grappling hooks, spikes, a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, very fun game to play with your friends or solo. Splitgate. This was a free game, and it's basically like Halo on PlayStation, kind of. But yeah, very fun game. I enjoyed it for the time that I played it. Next up, I have two SpongeBob games: Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated and The Cosmic Shake. I have not played either of these games, and I don't know if they're worth my time or not. Let me know in the comments down below what they are. And next up, I have three Star Wars games. First one up, Jedi Fallen Order. I didn't like this game that much. I thought it was too difficult at times, and yeah, the story and the characters just didn't really appeal to me that much. So yeah, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it as much. Star Wars Battlefront, fun game. It had its issues, but it was a blast to play. I loved how big the lobbies were, and just yeah, I just liked it a lot. Star Wars Squadrons. This game is shit. I hate this game with a passion. Oh gosh, I hate it. Steel Rising, never played it. Steep, a very fun game. Stick Fight, the game. I wasted money on this game. Why? Well, because I couldn't find anybody to play with online. So yeah, $7. Bye bye. Stranded Deep. I actually played this game today for the first time, and it was alright. I'm a big fan of survival games, so yeah, it wasn't bad, but it could have been way better. Street Fighter 6. This was the demo that I played, and it was good. I think that the art style, the new art style, the direction that they were going in, threw me off a bit. So I was kind of taken aback by it. But yeah, I do want to get this game someday, for cheap, that is. And I also have Street Fighter 5, a Champion Edition. Have I ever played this game before? I don't know if I ever played 5. Huh, I probably should. Oh well, whoops. Streets of Rage 4, never played it. Stretch, this is like a button mashing type game. Yeah, you just like, that's basically the premise of it. But yeah, I got this game for like 30 cents. It's very, very cheap. So yeah, Strider, this game is awesome, very badass. I was gonna finish it, but I got stuck on a level. This game is very challenging, but very fun too. Subnautica, you guys should know what this game is. You explore the ocean floor and all the mysterious sea creatures that lie beneath it. So yeah, very fun game, very cool concept, and a bit scary. Super Animal Royale, this game was interesting. Super Mega Baseball, I don't remember that game. Super Hot, very cool concept, very unique. I've never played a game like this before, but very fun. I liked it a lot. I need to finish it one day. Tales of Iron, never played it. Team Sonic Racing, I don't think I've ever played this game before, actually. I have 2 Tekken games here, Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. Tekken 7 is good, but Tekken 8 is even better. Oh, this game is amazing. Honestly, probably the best gameplay ever in a fighting game. Like, no joke. Oh, this game is such a blast to play. Yeah, I love this game. The story, the fighters, all the new fighters too are awesome. Mortal Kombat, take notes. But yeah, I love this game. I still play it to this day. I just hop on and play a few matches, and I never get tired of it. Yeah, dude, this game is just so fun. The graphics are great. The fighting's great. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and the ending to the campaign. There's a screenshot of it. It's phenomenal, like jaw-dropping phenomenal, dude. So much fun. I was trying to show you guys who I play with the most. I thought he's in these images somewhere. There's King Mars. Where is he? I thought he was here somewhere. But anyways, I play with Raven the most. Raven's my guy. I love Raven. So yeah. Oh, and I also play with who's the other guy that says marvelous? Oh, what's his name? Oh, I forget, but he's cool too. And I also like the Korean guy, Hwao Ring. I forget what his name is, but yeah. Moving on, Tennis World Tour 2. An okay game. And there's also something else I want to mention about Tekken 8, and it's actually a negative thing. The customization in this game is not good at all. Tekken 7 actually was better in that, in the customization department. So Tekken 8 isn't a completely flawless game, but for the most part it is. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. Tetraminos, this is basically like Tetris, like a Tetris knockoff, but it's still Tetris, so yeah. Fun game. And pretty cheap too. The Blackout Club. This was a game that I got because I thought my friend and I were going to play it, but we never did, so yeah, $20 wasted. And the tutorial for this game, oh my gosh, it is so long. Goodness sakes. Oh, the Callisto Protocol. I have not played this game yet, but I really want to. And I know how much people shitted on this game, but I think it looks interesting. I do want to give it a shot. Yeah, look at that. It looks cool. It looks badass. So yeah, I do want to play this game soon. The Crew. That game sucked. Dark Pictures, Man of Medan. Never played it. The Escapist 2. I played this game for a little bit. Got kind of bored of it. The Forest, a phenomenal survival game. Probably my favorite survival game of all time. You basically survive against cannibals on this island, and it's tons of fun. You know, play with your friends, play solo. There's a pretty good story line behind it too, and it gets really creepy in the end, like very fucked up. But yeah, I love this game. Love it. I still play it to this day. And there's also a creative mode too on this game, so you can like build whatever you want without any enemies in sight. So yeah, great game. I have the Jackbox Party Pack, which I don't remember buying actually. So yeah. The Last Guardian, never played this game, but it looks interesting. I'll try it out one day. The Last of Us Remastered, you guys already know how this game is. It's phenomenal, amazing, 10 out of 10. But I will never play the part 2. I have no desire to play part 2, ever. The Persistence, Enhance, never played this game. The Sims 4, I tried this game out, but it was just too confusing for me. There is such a big learning curve. I think this game is best played on PC, which I have not done before, but you can really tell that this game is made only for PC. But yeah, the controls are just, oh my gosh, so confusing. Next, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, never played it. Thumper, played a little bit, don't remember it that much. Tiles, same thing. Timber Tennis Versus and Timberman Versus, both fun games, very simple but fun. I used to have Timberman Versus on my iPod Touch back in the day. Fun game. Oh, Titanfall 2. A phenomenal game. Yeah, the story in this game is so damn good. Oh, I love it. I'm thinking about going back and replaying it again. It is that good. And a bit sad too. Very sad. But yeah, oh, I love it. Great game. And the multiplayer is good too. I was only able to play the multiplayer a little bit because the servers they're kind of active. I don't know how they are now, but when I did play it, they were pretty active. But yeah, multiplayer is fun too. But the story, 10 out of 10. I loved it. I hope they make a third one. Toem, a photo adventure, never played it. Ghost Recon Wildlands, this was the open beta, which I never got around to playing, but I do want to play this game one day, along with Breakpoint, I think that's what the other game's called. Yeah. Rainbow Six Siege, a game that I did play for a bit, but it just got too challenging for me, and there's a lot of sweaties on this game too, so yeah, that always ruins the fun for me. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, you guys know about these games. They're a blast. They're nostalgic. Yeah, just fantastic games, and I do hope they remaster. I forget what that one Tony Hawk game was called. It was called something Neighborhood. Take over the. I forget, just something Neighborhood. But yeah, that's my favorite Tony Hawk game. It was on the PS2, I believe, or an Xbox. Yeah, I hope they remaster that game someday. Fingers crossed. Trek to Yomi. I have not played this game yet, but I really, really want to. I'm a big fan of like Japanese history, and yeah, this game looks awesome. Tropico 5, never played it. Tunic, never played it. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Talk about nostalgia, dude. Oh my gosh, I love this game. I used to play it all the time on the N64 back in the day. Oh, love at first sight. I love this game so much. I am committed to beating this game because I could never beat it when I was little, but now I am committed. But I am stuck on this level. I forget what this area is called, but For those who have played it, you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this game does get a bit confusing at times because the maps are just fucking humongous. But yeah, I love this game. UFC 4, never played it, but I do like the UFC games. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I played this a little bit, and it's alright. A lot of controls to memorize. Oh, the Uncharted franchise. Alright, I will talk about these in order, so... let's start off with Uncharted Drake's Fortune. A good game. It is a bit dated, because I think it released back in 2007, I believe. Yeah, I think that's right. But yeah, good game. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And then we have Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Okay, guys, don't hate me. This is just my opinion. This is my video, but I think Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is overrated. I'm sorry. Okay, that's just how I feel. The reason why I say that is because I found the game to be a bit of a chore to get through at times, especially in the Snowy Mountain section, whatever it was called. Oh my gosh. Oh, that gave me such a headache just trying to get through it. It wasn't hard or anything. It was just continuous, just on and on and on. Like the mission would never end. So, yeah, I mean, the game's not bad at all. It's not my favorite in the franchise. I know a lot of people would give it like 10 out of 10s. I'm like, no, not really. So, and I thought that the villain, the Russian dude, I think he was Russian, he was just generic. And the final boss fight was just like, whatever, he just run around in circles. So, yeah, I just think it's a bit overrated, but Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception, though, 10 out of motherfucking 10. I love this game. I love it. Honestly, it's in my top 3 games of all time. I fucking love this game. My parents got me the Uncharted 3 PS3 bundle, and so this was my first PS3 game that I ever played, along with WWE 12, which is another great game, by the way. But yeah, man, Uncharted 3, I love it. I love the story, of course I love the characters, and I love the setting pieces too, and I especially love the whole desert missions. Those are, I love the storytelling. Just all together, just a fantastic game. So yeah, that's my favorite in the franchise, and yeah, that's the first 3 games. Now we go to Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and this game was good. I liked it a lot. I will say, the story was good. I just didn't care for that one chick. I forgot what her name was, but she was just I like the other dude. Was it Drake's Breath? No. Oh, I forget who the other guy was. It's been a while since I played Uncharted 4, but yeah, he was cool. I like the fight on the boat with all like the fire everywhere. That was cool. So yeah, Uncharted 4, great game. Uncharted The Lost Legacy. This was the spin-off game with the Chloe and that other chick. I always forget what her name is. And the first half of this game, the first couple of missions are fun. In the middle, it gets a bit repetitive and a bit boring at times, but in the end, things really ramped up. And I think Drake's brother comes in. What's his name? Sam? Yeah, Sam, I think, comes in, and yeah, I really like those missions a lot. And the final mission is amazing. So, yeah, not a great game, not a bad game, but a good game. But altogether, the Uncharted franchise is amazing. I love it. And I hope they make an Uncharted 5 soon. Please get away from the Last of Us series, please. Next, Uno. You guys all know what Uno is. Fun game. Until Dawn. Another game you guys all know. I love it. Love it. I will say, though, I think it's a bit ridiculous that they are remastering this game for the PS5. I think that's just a cash grab. Like, oh, you're upping up the graphics, whatever. So, yeah, I just think that's kind of stupid. Anyways, great game, though. Until You Fall, never played it. I don't have a VR headset anyways. Vigor, I played this a little bit. That was lame. Virtua Fighter 5, got bored with it. Same with War of the Monsters, got bored with it. Watch Dogs. Okay, now this is a game that I've been playing a lot recently, and I love it. And the ironic part about me saying that is that I used to hate this game, like really hate it. But yeah, me playing it again, it's actually a pretty awesome game, dude. Yeah, the story's great. I'm really invested in it. I'm towards the end of Act 2, so um, yeah, I'm just speeding through this game because I'm like really interested in seeing and what happens next. So yeah, the story's great. I like the characters. Aiden Pierce, right? That's his name. Yeah, Aiden Pierce. He's cool. I think he's a cool protagonist. And the gameplay itself is just a lot of fun. I remember not liking it back in the day, which I don't know what was wrong with me. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. I like it a lot, and yeah, I'm just having such a blast. And I recommend that you guys give this game another chance if you haven't yet, because I know a lot of people hate this game, but I think it's unwarranted, big time. And the next two games I have We Were Here and We Were Here Together. And so these were games that I played with my ex-friend. Yes, ex-friend. We're not friends anymore, thanks goodness. But yeah, these are games that you have to play with a second player. Like, you have to. It's a requirement. And these are puzzle type games where you have to like help each other out with your headset, and like figuring out how to get through certain areas and scenarios. But it's a lot of fun. It can be very challenging at times, but that's the gist of the game right there. Yeah, they're fun games. Weird West. I haven't played the game. Windjammer's pretty fun. Wipeout. This is a very fun racing game and a cool soundtrack too. Very cool. World War Z. This game was fun for like 2 weeks, and then I just got bored of it. Wreckfest. I bought this game again recently, and it's alright. I think it could have been improved in a lot of areas, but no, it's still fun. It's a good time waster. WWE 2K19, a phenomenal game, pun intended. X Defiance, the so-called COD killer. It is not, but yeah, I do like this game. It is becoming a bit of a chore to play and a bit frustrating because there have been a lot of sweaty players lately that I've been playing with. But this game's fun. I do like it. It has potential. And the best part about it is that it was free. So yeah, you can't really complain about a free game. Besides all the paid content. Anyways, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Never played that game. I think I played a little bit and got kind of bored of it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, a fantastic game. I love this game. I still play it to this day. Just hop on, do like a quick match, whatnot. And this might be a bit controversial, but I like this game more than Master Duel. Master Duel is alright. I play Master Duel a lot on my Switch, but yeah, I always just come back to Legacy of the Duelist. I think it's more fun. It's much more quicker, like it has more of a fast pace to it than Master Duel. And I like how you can play the storyline of all the different arcs in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Yu-Gi-Oh!, then Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, 5Ds, Zixel, and the other piece of crap. But yeah, I just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist way more. And last but not least, I have MFN Zakaria Pinball, a game that I have never played. So yeah, ending on a whimper there. But anyways, that is my entire PS5 collection, video game collection. So yeah, again, this video was made in response to me hitting 500 subscribers, and I do thank you guys again. That's awesome. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys for just always of still watching my videos, even though I don't upload as frequently as I once did. I still appreciate you guys sticking around, and yeah, again, just a big thank you. So yeah, that will finally do it for this video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know in the comments down below what games I should try out that I do not have in my library. I would really like to know. But yeah, no, with all that being said, this has been the ASMR Fanatic signing out.